It is the final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania 41, and guess what? Big match, John. You can't see him. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and John Cena will not be on tonight's Raw. I mean, we already knew that, but considering he's the only reason that we're really watching WrestleMania, I think it is worth noting that there'll be no John Cena tonight.
There will be no John Cena. There will be a lack of good wrestling, man. I'm sick of being negative. I wish it was good. See these people that bury us, man, and other people that have seemingly joined the burial train. There is nothing more that I would like to actually sit down tonight and be like, oh, here, you know, excited for these 2.5 hours? But it's 2.5 hours of hee-haw. And it's the biggest selling point they've got tonight is appears. Like, I made a fid earlier, like, look at all the Road to WrestleManias in the past, the moments. What's happened this year, moments-wise? Hee-haw, they think Cody Rhodes hitting a crossroads on Big Match John's the Holy Grail. It's a fucking finishing move. Where's like Triple H breaking into Orton's house, right? Where's Linda being in the comatose state? All that stuff. Where's the Rock concerts? Look at, even last year, right? Someone commented earlier, which I disagree with. Oh, last year was like late 90s. This year is like early 90s. But even last year, you had The Rock beating Cody Rhodes up in the parking lot. The blood, the rain. He's like, Mama Rhodes. It was alright. It was good. It was good shit, pal. What's happening this year? Nada. Hee-haw. And I know I've just brought this down, crashing down the earth, but it needs to be addressed.
Aye, pretty much you did. So I'm going to hijack the Raw portion of the preview back, and you can later on, I guess, rant about it all you want. But there's something you did mention there, and I just want to, I'm not going to gloss over it, but we're going to quickly just discuss it. You said something along the lines of people criticizing wrestling.
Jumping on the burial train.
Yeah, let's get the facts straight here. We were burying wrestling before anyone else, right? Yep. We've been burying wrestling pretty much ever since we've been on YouTube. And see these people out here that are claiming wrestling was brilliant a year ago and it sucks now. They're talking shit. Was wrestling better last year going to Mania? Absolutely. But let's not pretend that for the whole part wrestling wasn't shite, because it was. Wrestling's been shite for a long time. Wrestling has been on the decline for the better half of, 15 years now? Probably longer. I'd say, honestly, man, wrestling's been on the decline probably for, 2 decades. And I'm not saying I didn't like 2005 and 2006 and 2007 and whatnot, but, I mean, let's be honest, Ruthless Aggression era started out really good, but you can certainly make a case that the longer the Ruthless Aggression era went, the worse it got. I think most people would be agreeing with that statement there.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I mean, 2008, yeah, absolutely gets worse. I mean, I think there's stuff, I think you could definitely prefer, 2006 to 5. I would probably prefer 2006 to 2005.
I think that is the only year that I would debate didn't get worse. Because 2006, they started doing a lot more, hardcore matches. You got the debut of ECW, you got RVD. It was just, I don't know, it was just fun.
It was also the full proper year of no more Triple H winning belts, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you did get new people pushed into main event scenes, so, you know, and then you got Angle leaving, he went to TNA, that shaked things up, but yeah, look, I do think that in 2006 you began, Edge really did become a main event guy, you'd Orton getting pushed back into the main event scene, the King Booker run, 2006 did feel a little bit, I don't know, fresher or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people pretending that WWE now was minus 10 out of 10, and last year it was 10 out of 10, and that's just not the case. So people will just say it sucks because they want to try and, jump on the burial train, but we legitimately do think it sucks, and it sucks for sucking for a long time.
Yeah, people can pretend to talk about The Rock and Roman Reigns last year, and Rollins and Rhodes, right? But see, outside of all that, what else happened? All right, Priest McIntyre at Mania. Oh, no, it wasn't. What was it? It was Seth Rollins, McIntyre, and then Priest cashed in. What were the other matches last year that was so good? I mean, a reason why last year, right, was better than this year is because you had both nights of Mania, actual involvement every week. The Rock was appearing, he was appearing 3 weeks in a row, and it wasn't the pathetic, shitey Cena stuff. there was 40-minute promos, but they were actually interacting with each other. The Rock coming out on Raw, and he like fucked Jey Uso against the Titantron, not in the hiding right way, but he flung him against it. Then you had the stuff with Cody. They were actually doing stuff, right? See this year, what's going on? It's simply just people. All it is, right, is people sitting in the ring and taking real life digs at each other. That's what it feels like. Or they're just doing other like pathetic, shitey beatdowns that you see every week. Oh, let's bring out the 50 security guards that we do every week. They need to change things up.
Rinse and repeat. I mean, it's not even like it's working, and they're just trying to repeat the same stuff. It's like it doesn't work, but they keep doing it.
No, the thing is, right? See, it's 2025. Everything in wrestling to a degree has been done. So why do they just keep on doing the basic, the 5 out of 10? You like to wrestle, I like to wrestle. Let's see who's the best. There's nothing larger than life. You know, WrestleMania. I say it every fid almost. Showcase of the Immortals. Where's the Immortals? Where's the showcase of them? It's no this. Well, it's no on this Raw.
Here's an immortal right here. This is the bullet points from WWE. This is what they're advertising, WWE.com. First bullet point. Gunther to speak.
What?
Gunther to speak.
What's he going to say, huh?
And that it's the final Raw before Mania, and we have to tune in because Gunther's to speak.
I would assume he's to speak. He's in a fucking world title match.
Well, he came out last week with Mike and never said a single word.
Well, that saved us all, didn't it?
Yeah, but how many times during this title reign has Gunther came out and maybe said one sentence before getting interrupted because he's got nothing to say?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing tonight.
Imagine like 2001 Maniac 7 Go Home Raw and it and talk to me and it just says Austin to speak. You'd be like, well, no fucking shit, Austin's going to speak. Of course he's going to speak. No. Why is Gunther speaking a bullet point to get onto this show? Triple H, man, I could grab the guy. I could batter him. Honestly, it's like, what is going on? I probably couldn't batter him, but I just don't get what's going on. It's like, where is the matches? Where is the we've got a 4-on-4 tag match tonight? All the main offenders and flung into one. Where is it? Nothing. It's just going to be shite. Jey Uso, yeet man, you almost killed my brothers down since day one. You can't defeat me, Jay. You're not good enough in the ring for the nipples, you know.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is selfish, isn't it? I mean, look at everyone came. They're like, oh, everyone's left him. When Roman Reigns needed help, everyone came back and joined the Bloodline against the new Bloodline. When does Roman Reigns ever help anybody? Why does Roman Reigns not come out and save Jimmy when he was getting battered by Gunther?
Oh, he'll be here tonight, though, guys. But what's Gunther going to say? Yo, even the best talkers of all time, right? Why should it be labelled as to talk? Who cares? The weakest thing about Gunther, right, is his ability to speak. So why are we putting this over? This would be like Shayna Baszler in a bikini contest. No, I don't want it. Fuck off. No,
but like, why can't we get some sort of tag team match? Like, what about Ludwig Kaiser's doing Hee Haw, and he's Gunther's buddy? Why can't you, reunite Imperium and have them take on, like, the Usos? Or if Jimmy's fucked, then have Roman Reigns team up with Jay, and then Jay can finally be in the main event? How about that? Do you know what I mean? Like, give us something.
Yeah.
Don't get nothing. But Gunther to speak, what's he going to say? He's going to say nothing. There's nothing to say. Shite. Next bullet point, Logan Paul to appear.
Just let me just say, but all they do is speak. It's not like, we've had enthralling television the last 6 weeks. They've been brawling. Now we're going to hear their point of... What is Gunther going to say this week that he didn't say 6 weeks ago about Jey Uso? No, it's the same shit. Listen, the Attitude Era and Ruthless... people bury Triple H. He kicked off every show with a 20-minute promo. It was different stuff every week. It wasn't just the same shit. He addressed what happened last week or at the pay-per-view. Anyway, we move on.
I know, but Evolution were even cool, you know, they came out in their suits and champagne, women. Evolution was like a cool faction. Nothing cool about wrestling now. Logan Paul set to appear. This rivalry with AJ Styles has just been flung together. It is fucking awful. I have nothing to add with Logan Paul. Not a diss at Logan Paul, but I mean, it's garbage. It's not his fault. It's creative, like there's him and AJ Styles.
It's not his fault, but like I said,
I mean, they could have a decent match, but there's nobody gives a single fuck about this match.
Like I said a couple of weeks ago, or maybe months, is CM Punk against AJ Styles not a Mania main event level match? If you book Styles correctly for like a year up to it, That's a dream match.
Oh, well.
See if like 15 years ago, who wouldn't have wanted to see that? Honestly, I know it is like a marquee match from that period, but
I don't know. I think
that,
CM Punk would be afraid to get in the ring with AJ because he kicks his arse for real, like. But
maybe, but that's a match that I'd like to see that. But I mean, I know they're both older, and it wouldn't be the same as what it once could have been. But Gunther Jey Uso, man, I'm just
see if AJ Styles and CM Punk fought each other in a real fight, and you gave me £1,000, and they were both evens. I'd stick my grand on AJ Styles, like.
So would I.
Even though CM Punk's the one that was training for like years doing UFC, MMA, I'd stick my money on AJ Styles.
Belly kick to the cranium.
I think Logan Paul would beat CM Punk in a real fight.
Oh fuck, yeah. He's got 20 years on him. And he's actually boxed against people who are fucking good. Not nobody's.
Right, anyway, Logan Paul set to appear. AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross.
Oh fuck. Carrying the sands of time. Yo, he can't get an appearance.
His sands of time are running out.
He can't get an appearance on fucking throwaway European Raws, but they give him the go home show.
You know what?
Work that.
You know what though, right? I know you hate Karrion Kross.
Oh, this has got a gimmick.
I don't think he's that bad. I like it. Like he does have a gimmick. I think that he does have. I think he's got like a half unique look about him. He's got a fucking hot chick on his arm. Maybe Karrion Kross is a guy that we need to see a bit more of.
No, remember he came back though, and they fucked him straight into the Roman Reigns McIntyre stuff, and then they did the whole stuff with the fireball, and then but Drew can't attack her because she's a woman, even though she's firing fire.
That was garbage. But for me, where it died was when they stuck him with Offers of Pain. See when they chuck you in a faction. See, unless it's like a well laid out faction, then you know they've got nothing for you. Yep. It's like the Wyatt Six. See Bo Dallas being stuck at. Bo Dallas should have said, "No, I want to do my own thing here."
You know what? I'll defend Karrion Kross in the Offers of Pain and the Paul Ellering and Scarlett Bordeaux. Right? Would the ratings be any fucking worse? Would this Mania be any worse if you slapped that world title for Gunther onto Karrion Kross and had him against someone at Mania? Of course they fucking wouldn't. Why are we going to sit here and pretend they would? Jey Uso and Gunther are two nobodies, like Karrion Kross.
I'd take Karrion Kross over Gunther every day of the week.
Yeah.
I would. At least Karrion Kross is a little bit intriguing.
But some people are brain Gunther walking on LFG like he's a fucking bona fide Hall of Fame. He's a fucking jobber.
Yo, Gunther's no better than Karrion Kross.
But yeah, he thinks he is.
Just because Triple H has stuck the belt on him. He's put the title over his nipples.
But not the problem is, right? See if Gunther was actually worth a damn, the match against Jey Uso wouldn't actually feel that bad. Because see if it was John Cena against Jey Uso, it would feel fucking good, wouldn't it? CM Punk or something, it would feel a bit better. But see the fact it's Gunther, he can't carry it. He can't carry it because Jey Uso's shite, and guess what? He's shite. Same the way Jey Uso can't carry it against him.
Right, Bayley versus Liv Morgan. Yeah, so obviously these two will be in that tag team title match, another match that's not Mania worthy. Both women's mid-card belts not on Mania this year, despite Mania being 2 nights.
Right, 2 things.
You know, just the garbage. I said those belts should never be introduced.
How many castles are getting besieged tonight for Bayley? And secondly, why isn't Naomi and Jade Cargill for the US title or the Intercontinental to actually give it a good feud at Mania? What is Lyra Valkyria doing with this? But nothing, man.
Well, people will argue, it doesn't need a belt, but you know what? I don't think throwing a belt in it.
You know what? So let's say for argument's sake that doesn't need a belt. The belt needs it.
Aye.
So let's not beat around the fuck. No.
See a Naomi Jade Cargill feud. See if there was a title at stake. It would elevate the title.
See Punk Reigns, right, and Seth Rollins. That doesn't necessarily need a belt, even though I would argue it does. But the belt needs it because Jey Uso Gunther's pish.
No, I agree. Anyway,
it's like Cena Cody Rhodes. See if there was no belt and they were just having a one-on-one match. That works. The Rock and Hogan didn't need a belt. I mean, Austin Rock at 19 didn't need a belt. Jericho Mike. Some matches don't need a belt. But fucking hell, what are we doing here, man?
Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Paul Heyman set to appear.
Oh, fuck, they're turning up for their job. Roman Reigns, son, your arse is grass at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
But I mean, I just don't get it. I just do not get it. Why why are we supposed to get excited about people that are employed by this company? They're going to, oh, you're going to show up to your job for once. I can't wait.
See another thing. Go home show. It's in Vegas. Raw roulette. Why can't it return tonight? Something like that. Bet on black. Bet on red. Spin the wheel. Oh, tonight's main event. Fuck knows TLC match. You know what I mean? Something like that. Boiler Room Brawl. But there's just nothing exciting. These four are going to appear. Right, and do what? Sit in the ring and just spew the same old shite? It is so bad, man. Now, yo, maybe Triple H, right, will go all out and we'll get like a 20-minute backstage brawl where they're getting fired against cars and shit. It keeps appearing in my Twitter and TikTok, the 5-on-5 brawl between Raw and SmackDown for 2005. When do you get anything like that now? 5-on-5, guys in fucking suits and shit, man, brawling in the parking lot. Batista battering Kane and Big Show and they choke slam through a car. Glass everywhere. I mean, great stuff.
Just looked like stars though, didn't they? Like,
yeah, they're taking their cufflinks off, man. They're rolling the fucking sleeves up. Michaels is rallying the troops. Bischoff and Teddy Long.
I had a lot of negative shite to say about Batista back in the day, but he fucking looks like a star, doesn't he?
There's a reason why he's in movies.
Aye. And Johnny Gargano's never going to be in a movie in his life.
Crowd tonight, guys.
You know, so it is what it is. Anyway, prediction time, 2 matches announced.
But what do you think these four are going to do?
Nothing. Just they'll just the words come out their mouths, but they say nothing. Yep. It's all mumble jumble crap at the end of the day, right? There's nothing interesting happening here. There is nothing fucking interesting.
People hanging on. Oh, but what if Seth Rollins goes with Heyman? What? So Heyman just repeat, he is a visionary, he is a revolutionary, he's a messiah. What, the same fucking piss he says about fucking everybody else? What, who wants to see Paul Heyman doing the, who wants to see that, man? You have to be mentally retarded to want to see that. Can you not see that after Mania?
Yeah, and you know, I think Heyman will align with Seth Rollins. People are saying, oh, maybe the favour's a title match. When does Heyman have the stroke? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, like there's no hint that like Heyman's got leverage over Pierce.
And you know what? People won't like this, but I think this is a fact, man. And I swear down this is true. Don Callis is better than Paul Heyman. I think that he is.
Currently or all time or?
At least for like the last few years. Maybe even the last decade actually.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Not all time, but recently, yeah, Paul Heyman's...
No, do people forget how bad Paul Heyman was as well when Brock Lesnar beat the streak? And it was repeating the same... He is the 1-21-1. The Conqueror. You know, it's like... It's the same shite, and he's been doing it. Honestly, one of the most overrated promo guys of all time. There's a lot of people out there who think Paul Heyman is the best promo guy of all time.
Yeah.
And see if they meant like some of the earlier shoots that he cut, then maybe aye, but how can you think this guy's the best of all time?
But no, the sad thing is, Heyman, like a lot of other guys, they're making the most money now, and it's the worst work of their career.
Yeah, no, like, 100%.
I don't know what Heyman was earning, right, in 2001. Whether it was the start with ECW, which is probably like whoever the fucking off everybody, but Heyman in 2001 is like fucking GOAT level Heyman. I mean, the commentary is amazing. The fact that he was cutting promos for the Alliance, right to like Survivor Series, and then Heyman throughout 2002. I mean, I didn't like the turn with the Big Show.
Here's the
GM Heyman was good.
I think the biggest compliment that you can pay Paul Heyman is he didn't miss Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, no, it was a great alternative.
You didn't.
And you know what?
Now, I'm not saying if Heyman was there for the next 5 years, you wouldn't have big. I'm not saying then you wouldn't have missed Jerry Lawler. I'm not saying that, but he was there for quite a while. How long was it? About 11 months?
Well, yeah. Well, put it this way.
And you did not miss Jerry the King Lawler.
Put it this way. I couldn't have imagined the invasion angle without Paul Heyman.
No.
On commentary. With King and JR, it wouldn't have made much sense.
At least SmackDown had Taz and Cole and stuff, but even outside the invasion angle, I don't think you missed Paul Heyman.
No.
And that, to me, is something I don't think you would be able to say. I mean, you didn't miss King, and that's something I don't think you'd be able to say with any other commentator in there. See if they put Michael Cole in there, or if they put Taz in there, or if they put Coachman in there. I mean, could they have done an okay job? Yes. But you would have been like, this isn't the same. It's like we're watching Raw 2003. Coachman replaced JR for like, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month? And I think Coach did a decent job.
But he's not JR.
And it was alright. It wasn't bad. But it wasn't quite JR. But when Paul Heyman came in, it was fucking great.
Right, it was.
I think you could argue it actually was better because it just felt a bit fresher.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to bash on Paul Heyman, but fuck him, he sucks these days. Right.
I think Don Callis would be really good in WWE these days. If you actually gave him someone...
That'd be shite, man. I don't think Paul Heyman sucks because he's all of a sudden just... I think he sucks because he's in
right.
WWE.
It is the WWE machine, but...
People are like, what is it? Like, Tony Storm or whatever should go to WWE, and it's like... And everyone's saying, Harley Cameron needs to leave AEW and go to... They wouldn't be charismatic.
Same with Joe Hendry. He'd be held back. His concerts were pish in the NXT compared to what he could do.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to thrive in this company. They just wouldn't.
Yep. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of examples of that over the years. You know, people would argue that with Sting. I would definitely argue that with Sting. And I think you could Scott Steiner. You could whereas the WC, but there's a lot of people, man. People, and vice versa. But anyway, you're right. Let's just get into the predictions for we rant on this shit even
Styles
more.
carrying Cross. I'm gonna go Styles.
I mean, Cross could win with Paul, Cost, and Styles, but I'll go with AJ as well.
Bailey, Liv Morgan. I'm gonna go Bailey.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bailey. That'll probably be a distraction in there or two. And I mean, this is our whack, the go home show to wrestle fucking Mania, and these are our matches. I mean, look at the matches you used to get. I mean, this is what you get now. It's a disgrace, isn't it?
There's no reason why
Cody Rhodes isn't even scheduled for this.
There's no reason why Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns cannot be fighting either in a combination of singles matches or maybe in a 6-man tag where they team up or something like that.
Yeah. Well, why can't Pierce be like, well, Pierce is a fit. Why not CM Punk and Paul Heyman against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Something like that. That'd not be a decent main event.
Could be.
But no, we don't like either. That's the problem. See because they're so... They're just so cucked against McMahon, right? I honestly think in WWE, we are never going to get a heel authority figure until McMahon's dead. They just want to portray everything as squeaky clean backstage. Oh, we're the perfect boss, the perfect GM. There's nothing bad about them. They don't force them to do anything against their will.
It's all boring cookie cutter shit.
No, but isn't it though? I genuinely don't think we'll get a heel authority figure.
Me neither. Right, that's it. Going to end it here. Raw's going to suck, but we'll be here to review it. Till next time. Peace.